Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by NewOxfordReview.org, the voice of Catholic Orthodoxy, in print and on the web. And RenewAmerica.com, expanding the influence of America's grassroots in the cause of freedom.
And DFWCatholic.org, spreading the truth, one city at a time.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of Catholic News Roundup. Michael Voris here. Arizona nun excommunicated. A nun at a Catholic hospital in Phoenix, Arizona was automatically excommunicated after approving an abortion in order to save a woman's life. Sister Margaret McBride, who was also a longtime administrator at St. Joseph's Hospital and Medical Center, has also been reassigned to other duties, Bishop Thomas J. Oldstead, head of the Phoenix Diocese, said. The incident occurred late last year when McBride was consulted, along with doctors, in the case of a young woman who was 11 weeks pregnant. In restating Catholic Church teaching, Bishop Olmsted said that evil may never be performed to achieve a good end. Catholic commencement scandals decline. At least 9 Catholic colleges and universities in the United States have invited spring commencement speakers and/or honorary degree recipients whose public positions and actions are clearly at odds with fundamental Catholic teachings. This word from the Cardinal Newman Society as part of their announcement on the annual commencement review. They said, quote, "The U.S. bishops have stood publicly and in unison against Catholic honors for those who publicly and clearly oppose teaching, most dramatically in response to last year's Notre Dame ceremony," end quote. That word from Patrick Riley, who is president of the Cardinal Newman Society. That society sponsored the online petition against Notre Dame's honors to Obama last year, and it garnered more than 367,000 signatures. The Cardinal Newman Society has publicly identified Catholic institutions that choose commencement speakers and honorary degree recipients whose public actions and statements are contrary to key teachings of the Church. Recent years have seen a marked decline in these scandals, from 24 in 2006 to 9 in 2010. Colombian doctor punished for refusing to do an abortion. The executive branch of the Colombian government is seeking to overturn the conviction of a doctor who refused to perform an abortion in 2008 on a mentally handicapped girl. The doctor says he only saw the girl a single time and refused to do the abortion for reasons of conscience. He was convicted, despite the fact that he was never allowed to present a defense. The doctor's conviction was upheld by courts in the province of Caldas, and he was fined and suspended from medical practice. Stay with us, back in just a few seconds.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by PewSitter.com, your online Catholic newspaper for the third millennium. CatholicMediaCoalition.org, in line with the Church, online with the world. CatholicUnderground.com, the podcast about our Catholic faith and new media.
And TheAmericanCatholic.com, politics and culture from a Catholic perspective.
Huge support for the Pope. More than 200,000 Italian Catholics gathered in St. Peter's Square Sunday to offer support to the Pope as he confronts the sexual abuse crisis. The mass show of support 2 days after the Pope's return from his trip to Portugal was organized by Italian bishops. The square was filled with yellow balloons and giant banners reading, "Together with the Pope," and "Your Holiness, you are not alone, the whole Church is with you." The show, unprecedented during the current pontificate, was 3 times bigger than the crowd that usually attends the square on a Sunday. And lastly, the ACLU loses a 10 Commandments bid. A court of appeals on Friday denied the request of the American Civil Liberties Union to rehear a case on the constitutionality of a 10 Commandments display in Kentucky. The 6th District Court of Appeals upheld their January ruling in the case of ACLU versus Grayson County, Kentucky, in which they said Grayson County's courthouse could keep a display that included the 10 Commandments. The display is meant to be an educational tool that shows some of the documents that played a significant role in the development of the legal and government system of the United States. I'm Michael Voris. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tune in tomorrow for your daily dose of Catholic News Roundup right here on RealCatholicTV.com. And be sure and check out the Vortex today, where we talk about amazing grace. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tell your friends about us. And as always, God bless you.